morning guys, hello. I hope you can hear me okay. So, interesting one. I'm a little bit delayed because I've had a few internet issues, but also I'm undercover today as well. I'm actually protected. I'm on level 10 instead of level 11, which is the top one. So I'm actually at a level 10, so I'm basically sheltered because it's going to rain. I'm basically in level 10. I'm smart thinking. There's puddles everywhere, seriously. If I set up in that, on the top level, I'd be in a puddle. Seriously, it's just crazy, you know, it's just full puddles. And also that Eurowings is gone to the STS Hanger. I know a few people are wondering. Yeah, it's not, you can't see it. It's in the STS Hanger, so you can't see it on the ground or anything. It's in the building, so it's a shame, but welcome. I think it's going to be a bit dead, the chat, because someone else is streaming, taking all my views, and my mods are at work and at school, so at least I'm checking. I'm taking the train home. Oh dear, there we go. Now I put my waterproofs on, I'm perfectly sheltered. So who's in here? Elliot, Binning. I'm on the LS 909 240 inshore at 10, right? Which one's that? Is that the... Oh, look at the light, isn't it beautiful? Basically pointing to the wrong plane altogether. Hold on. Got one pushing back here. A good view. Gorgeous in here today. Yeah, sorry I cancelled yesterday. Basically I had to take a call at around 11 o'clock when that thing was coming in, and I just thought, right, I can't stream. It was something to do with compensation. Something to do with 777 and compensation, so I couldn't go live yesterday because I had to take an important call around times I was streaming. So yeah, kind of difficult. working. Let's have a little look. Had a few issues with bots not working on YouTube at the moment. Stream bots. As long as it's working. So Elsan's just pushed back, I believe. Yeah, it's over there, isn't it? So look at that, 2 of the 330s are going at the end of this month. Going back to air tank, I believe. So yeah, it's not as high up as you can tell. It's we're more at level with kind of like the ceiling of the plane, of the roof, because basically it's going to shower, and if you look at those clouds, I don't really want to wreck my equipment. I don't really want to wreck about £1,000. So yeah, I'm not having that. But took some good old advice and seeked lower ground more like, because I'm sheltered by the car park. I'm basically on the 10th level, 10th floor, so I don't need to worry about getting wet at all. And I've just put the waterproofs on. I know it worked that one. Yeah, just to let you know, the Brussels, we can't see the Brussels. Yeah, I think the 7.6s going at the end of this month. 7.5 starting up. Hello Peter, he's watching on his break. They were saying the Sky Team livery was coming in today, okay, but it never ended up happening. Is that 7.5? I'm just waiting for it to push. There's one form of social media I hate in the world, it's Facebook. It's not relevant. And she's moving. There's somebody's on this. Alright, thanks Elliot. So Elsan, is it Elsan? LS909. From Fuerteventura, Elliot's on this. It's always good to capture people. I'm only going to get you for a sec. she is, the rock star. The rock star from the 80s. When they list rock stars or rock bands from the 80s, I don't know why the 757 isn't on there, because it looks a bit like a rock star, doesn't it? Elsan. Bye bye. Yeah, the lighting can be really good down here if you ever get the chance to come down. It's quite good. Yeah, I'm taking the train back. Oh, that's in. Oh, I love that one. My dad loves that one as well. Yeah, that 737, I don't know if it's GetJets or something, I don't know what it is, but it's like a 737-400 or 500. Oh, it's such a classy livery, it really is. My dad loves it as well, my dad loves that one. Yeah, I think it's GetJets or something. 737-500 or 400, something like that, it's very nice. I haven't seen it for years. I think since 2020. Yeah, 737, I love them. There goes the Jet 2. Got a bit going on. These two 757s in the light layer. You enjoy yourself, Elliot. There goes the plane. The tail, at least. That is attached to the plane. Stop it. Quite up here this morning, so yeah, sorry I cancelled yesterday, I apologise. At least I'm here today. Hop as well. Yeah, it's just the T2 actually. Yeah, I had an internet drop out before, just as I started. Just trying to get signal. It's okay up here, but it can be a little bit. It can be okay with signal. It can be a bit. It can dive. It can plummet and go straight back up again. But where's GL Let's go into Forteventura. Forteventura. It's called Fuerteventura, not Forteventura. Where it's off to anyway. Got TUI Dreamliner taxiing out as well. Yeah, I'm taking the train back. Dad's dropped me off from dropping my sister off at school. I'm on it, you're on it as well. Everyone's on Elsan apparently. I don't believe this from here. I just want sensible comments, that's all. I don't ask for anything else. Manchester doesn't even have a 27 right. It happens every day. It's just good action, actually. It's just nice seeing ground ops. I am here a lot more now, so I'm putting in more efforts to do midweek streams. Yeah, I'm taking the train back as well. Dad's dropped me off, and yeah. Looks like there's 2E's coming down here. Yeah, so Dad's dropped me off. He's just dropped my sister off at school and then come up the motorway 45 minutes and then drop me off. Go back to the Wirral. I'm taking the train back to Liverpool Lime Street. Transpennines. I've never travelled with them. So yeah, I don't know what they're like. I'm never going to cancel last minute on me. I have another clue, but all I'm saying is they're very cheap. £5. £5 to Liverpool Lime Street. From here. I don't know how I found it, but I'm expecting things to go wrong, that's all. Yeah, I've never travelled with them before. I've travelled most of the train lines to get up here and stuff. Just connections and stuff and other little things. Northern, Transport for Wales, Avanti. Who else? I think that's it. Yeah, never done Transpennine. See, not that Avanti actually come up here. Avanti don't do a direct bit. They go to Crewe, and you can change to Crewe and do the Northern right up to here. So yeah, it's actually going to Manchester Piccadilly, but it stops at the airport, so it's quite useful. So that's how I did it. What's next, trains? Lighting's gorgeous. I'm not using the radar today either, just because it takes up a bit of battery. It really does. It really eats up the battery. You'd be surprised. It doesn't really help you with that T2. It's just it's a radar for T2. You can see things that are going on for T3, T1 on that radar. It's kind of deceiving, like, oh, you've only got T2 on the camera, so it's going on the radar. A330 again. I just haven't been flying much, that's all. I haven't been flying that lot recently. I did Iceland like 2 weeks ago, and I need to get back to it, really. I've just been so focused on other things, it's ridiculous. I mean, I'm definitely going to do Binter. I'm going to do it with purpose, so if I'm going to do a trip away, I've got to really think about having something useful to put online as well. People don't want to see the same old 75, so it's great to see that. Sunlight, beautiful. Yeah, happy October as well. When was my last stream? Was it Saturday, which is the 30th? So yeah, it's becoming autumn, isn't it? It's definitely starting to feel that way compared to last time I was up here, where it was sweltering hot. And, oh, I got badly sunburned, I really did. Definitely starting to feel like that time of the year. Not that time of the year, but you know what I mean? No, I'm not talking about Christmas. There's the A330, the beast. My favourite Airbuses. Look at the power, look at the power. It's not much reversing skill. goes off the APU. Man himself, Sir Roy Clayton. I've just seen Virgin GVWAG Miss England from Orlando overhead. Manchester. She will be with you in 10 minutes, right? Okay. The info. Was meant to be in the Sky Team livery, but it never happened. E-wipe that, E-wipe. Never flown Virgin. Bit of a missed opportunity there. I will fly them one day, I definitely will. These look like Wellingtons, these things below me. They look like wellies. Like the buildings are in wellies. It's fine. J Rambo. We've got a Rambo in the chat. Look at Rambo. What am I saying? Look at the light today, it's beautiful, isn't it? I wasn't expecting it to be this good, I was expecting to get absolutely soaked. Seriously. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, to be honest, I think it is going to rain again. But I've never really streamed down here, so I'm just basically a level lower than usual. I'm normally on level 11, or floor 11. I'm on level 10 green. I know I'm telling people someone else is going to be live here next. But yeah. It's a good place to stream, but it's just one of those where it's like you're really restricted to T2. That's the thing. You can only see what's happening at T2 and T1 around those the kind of gateway that goes up to the octagon area. So it's kind of one of those. You kind of only you're restricted to T2 and a bit of T1. You can't see T3. But let's be honest, is there anything interesting with T3 apart from Ryanair? You know what I mean? It's yeah. I think Iceland Air are coming in today as well. They usually go to the same old gate. So I don't think we're going to see them much. Yeah, I want to apologise as well about the stream on Saturday. For some reason it's only showing a resolution of 1080. It's not showing, I think it's still processing. YouTube have messed something up in the yeah, something odd's going on at the moment on YouTube with processing. Because I streamed that stream in 1440 and for some reason it's showing the highest definition playback 1080p, which isn't right. And it did it for the stream last week as well. It didn't do it for the stream on Monday last week, but it did do it for the stream last Saturday and this Saturday. Sorry, 2 weeks ago Saturday and last Saturday. So something odd is going on. It may sort itself out. I don't know if it's something to do with because I went offline at the end. I've had to clip bits out with inappropriate comments. Maybe something to do with that. All I know is that it's not in 1440p, which is bothering me because I'm streaming in it. No matter what, YouTube will make it difficult. There's no other video broadcasting website like YouTube, and if there was I'd switch to it immediately, but I can't because there's nothing else. It's just YouTube. I'd love to make DVDs though, I'd love to do that because I'm sick of the greed that YouTube's become, definitely. What I would love to do, have more freedom of what I can do and stuff, and what I can say. No, it would be great though. I wouldn't have to rely on all this rubbish monetization stuff. As the brains passed away, would you consider getting up to the top level to catch some of the runway action? You can't really see the runway, that's the issue. You can't see the runway from up there. That's the issue with it. Maybe towards the end, the very end of the stream, when it's raining. I'm happy with where we are now, to be honest. Thanks for the suggestion, Mike. He just wants me to see him coming in. Oh, it's now landing. I'll do it at the end of the stream, but I was hoping to get the Euro wings yesterday, and it did come in, but I wasn't there to see it because I had an important phone call to make around that time. That's why I cancelled it. I would love that though. 100%. Love to see. I think I'm thinking about the past though, I'm not thinking about it now. If anything now, it's going to get absurd. Near the Virgin London, near it. In here is up and down. If you experience some buffering, it's because the connection in here can be very up and down. It's always been like that here. Yeah, very much can come and go, and yeah, it's one of those. It's not like consistent like in other places. I need to do another stream from Moss Nook. Ah, yeah, Moss Nook. Wild down there. That's all I went in the lockdown. It's the only place I went to. Ooh, isn't it lovely? There's Beijing as well. TUI Dreamliner as well. The guys getting on it. Oopsie. Taking the rubbish off the airplanes. It's clearly have an overnight flight. There's one of the 767s that are going soon on the 31st of October. How sad. I would say, yeah. Yeah, you can see some of the arriving aircraft here, guys. You can. It's just it's a bit of a stretch. So when the next one's coming in, I'll make sure to. Virgin, haven't I? Have I this useless? I know that's 330's gone up. Next one arriving is Brussels, I believe. Not Brussels, though. Private jet first. You compare it to the start of a stream. So I've just unplugged the main mic because you can't hear me very well. I've come to the conclusion that you couldn't hear me. You could, but very faintly. It's because it's a shotgun mic, it's not an omnidirectional, so it doesn't pick up sound 360 degrees. So it's one of those. I wonder if we can see any trains. Might be able to see some trains from in here. Any choo-choos? Oh, that's not a train. Probably got walking back because of a cancellation. Seriously, I have never travelled with TransPennine. I've heard bad things about them, like the cancellations, but I really don't know what to expect, to be honest. Yeah, that's where I go. It's not that much of a journey. I just walk along this big bridge here, see the big... Oh man. Oops. That wasn't meant to happen. Sorry about that, the HDMI lead disconnected. See, that's what I meant when I'm panning that way. That's why I can't get the landing aircraft, because when I'm panning to the right, it's putting a lot of strain on the cable, and these U-green cables aren't really made for that. They're kind of made for indoor use, not made for outdoor recreational stuff. Where it's probably from Heathrow. I've probably done it from that Heathrow stream, from the crazy angles and stuff. Did you know the cable was wrapped around the tripod 3 times during that Heathrow? I packed away and I was like, oh my god, how haven't things gone worse than it? How did that not just disconnect? So I've probably done it in from that. It's alright, I've got loads. It's just difficult to get decent HDMI cables because they're cheap, aren't they? You know, they're made in China. There they are, probably come on the back of that thing. And, you know, they're made for plugging into the back of televisions and stuff, not for this sort of stuff. So it is braided, to be fair. But, you know, it's not really the point, is it? What I'm doing is I'm yanking them when I'm panning. I'm overstressing them. What were we talking about before the thing disconnected? Trains, weren't we? Yeah, trains. They usually just see them come in there. What I was saying was, before it disconnected, see, this is carnage. Yeah, I just go through the sky bridge here. Takes you from all the terminals basically, except from Terminal 3. It doesn't take you to Terminal 3. It basically links up Terminal 1 to Terminal 2 via the train station and also the Radisson. So that's what it does. It is one hell of a walk, and it's not air conditioned in there. And they've basically taken out all the ramps, not the speed ramps, the walking elevators. The ramps, the walking ramps, they've taken out all of them. I don't know why. Seems like a stupid thing to do, because it helps you get there quicker, you know, more than a fraction quicker, and they're just taking them out now. Probably because they want people to have to walk, feel hungry, and then they'll buy something which will probably be more money for the airport. You'd be surprised the lengths these airports go to make more money. I wouldn't be at all surprised if it's something money related, or they're trying to take out things and think, ooh, if passengers have to walk to these places, they'll be more hungry. To buy stuff, honestly. I'm no idiot. Or maybe I'm just paranoid. I'm probably just paranoid. But you would think they'd get reviews on that. Yeah, you know, if you go through the Sky Bridge now, they've taken them all out. It's not air conditioned, so in the summer it's like a furnace. So yeah, it's kind of I don't know, it's not a very pleasant Sky Bridge anymore. Just a means of getting. I don't know what I expect it to be. It's a tunnel. Oh dear. I'm moaning about a tunnel now. Can you believe it? There's the 275s. LSAI. I think I went on that about a year ago. A year ago on Friday. This Friday, upcoming Friday. Yeah, went to Tenerife and it was a Kalima. Yeah. Kalima in Tenerife. And I went on that. Still working hard. There's the Will to Fly, I'm not sure when that's going back. There's the little mini 737, oh they look so good. Oh, my watch is making my hand freeze. Ooh. Yeah, my train leaves at 1:30. 1:30. I don't know when I'm going to end the stream. Yeah, promised I'd go for 2 hours or something, or 2 hours and a half or whatever. There's Brussels there. Beautiful light. Yeah, I hope you can hear me a bit better now. Because I'm in like a very enclosed space. I'm in an area that's like tight, you know, it's like car park, loads of cars. Another Virgin from Orlando due in, 40 minutes this time, an A350. Lady Emmeline? What's that? V-Lib. I saw all these come in. I'm pretty sure I did. Around 2020, yeah. Thanks, Roy. Yeah, I remember that when they all came in. Oh, a few came in. Yeah, they had the deliveries. So some were getting delivered to Heathrow, some were getting delivered to Manchester. I remember it though. It was like, it was awful. The conditions were terrible. I think. It was just really rainy. And it was 2020, it was December 2020, before the lockdown. And I remember some of the Virgin 350-1000s getting delivered. One of the girls in the school called me a grass that day because I was doing my job. I was a prefect and I was doing my job, and she said, "You're grass, you grass on people, you grass on people." And I just remember it as soon as I got in that day, it was like... I was just getting stick for it. Oh yeah, so that's the only reason I remember it. I didn't got the prefect badge with me for some reason. I showed my sister it today in the car on the way to school, saying you should be a prefect. I was a prefect. Where's my little badge? Don't see my badge, guys. My prefect badge. I brought it with me. Aww. Is it? Do you want to see it? It's the thing. Prefect. when I used to be a prefect. Nice days. I promised I'd give it to her. If she becomes one. I wasn't made one for any reason apart from some lad coming up to me saying, Sam, do you want to be a prefect? And I was like, is that allowed? Can you just make someone a prefect? And he was like, yeah, come on, I'll make you a prefect. So I just was made a prefect. Not for outstanding work or anything by teachers, just I was just literally made a prefect on the hook. Literally some lad came up to me and just said, you can be a prefect if you want, Sam, here you go, here's a badge. It's just like that. What'll be next? The king? The Prime Minister? Someone will come up to me, yeah, Sam, you can Prime Minister. The Mayor of Manchester. Who knows? That's a well dodgy badge. You spelled perfect wrong. Lady Emily was founder of the Woman suffrages, hence Lib, and was born in Salford. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, it's spelled perfect wrong. Ugh. If you look up the definition of prefect, it says a chief officer. A chief officer! Me being a chief officer! Oh god! Chief officer! A regional governor in certain countries! No! That's me in school. A chief officer. In some schools, a senior pupil who is authorised to enforce discipline. That's what I did. That was my role. And I absolutely loved it. I don't think I can be made a prefect in the college. Otherwise I would be one right now. But I do like managing people. I could tell a whole story on that. I do like it. Suffragettes. Ah, right, okay, sorry. I can't read today. I can't read any day. I need glasses to read, but I refuse to wear them. Yeah, that's something I know this has nothing to do with planes, but it's... Yeah. Oh, you're a typo, sorry. I don't know why I'm saying sorry. Too apologetic, aren't I? No, that is true though, I do read things wrong generally. Because I do need glasses, but I just don't wear them. I used to have glasses in year 7, but I said I don't want to wear them, so I didn't wear them, and I never have. So if you see me in chat reading things wrong, it's usually because I can't see it or something. But yeah, my prefecting days. I just liked that though. I liked managing people, not because I was bossy. Just because I liked, I don't know, telling them what the rules were. And when other prefects came in, I loved telling them about that as well. I used to say, you know, it doesn't take 2 of you to manage one door. You know, you can go other places, because years below me, they had 2 prefects operating on 1 door in the school. I was like, hang on, I operated 5 doors and I was 1 person. What happened with me was, because I operated 5 doors, I tried to stop kids getting into the school with 5 doors, right? I said, you can't go in. They entered in on all angles and all ended up in this one space, and I just had to send them away and say, go outside to the canteen, you're not going through the school, you know. Because in the winter they bring in mud and stuff, so I just said, you know, do we get any help? And some girl offered to help me, and she never ever showed up, so I was left, you know, doing it solo. So I just said to some of them, a few years later, after all that, I said, why do two of you need to operate one door? Not in like a snobby way, but I just thought, you know, you could split yourselves here and operate another door in the school. You don't have to stand. I know what it's about. They want to be with their mates, but defeating the object of being a prefect. But yeah, I just enjoyed it. I think I did my job really well. And well, maybe not really well. I just had a job to do. That's all. You know, if you have something like that, you're sacrificing your own kind of break, aren't you? Because I could have had lunch, but I didn't. I chose to help the teachers out and do all that. So I felt real good about it, but I don't know if you can do it in college. I know you can be a student counsellor. I know you can do something like that, but I don't know. In colleges are not schools, are they? They're all adults. You can't go up to another adult and say, stop doing that, you know, because it's a lot different. It's like colleagues in college. Everyone all the students are like future colleagues, aren't they? They're not kids. That's the difference. I'm talking I'm going off the rails here. What next? What I had for breakfast? Unbelievable. There goes Singapore. Virgin's coming in about 20 minutes or something, 350. He's Ethiopian. I think the next one to push is the World to Fly, which I have been on. I've been on that one, that 330 there. Yeah, been on that. Very nice, a bit dated inside, but it's a nice aircraft to fly on. Don't know what I'm going to do after the stream. Might get some lunch. I think we need a battery swap. Right, I'm just doing a quick battery swap. I'll be with you in a minute. do seem to be dipping and diving today with connections. It's just going from 0 to 5,000, 7,000, 11,000. It's I've got OBS on the setting, which basically it dynamically changes the bit rate. So if the connection's poor, it will drop the bit rate to make it easier, so it won't continue trying to push, you know, insurmountable data that it can't get. So it's quite clever. It's a bit like variable bit rate. It manages it, but it's more clever than variable bit rate, because it knows it knows when it's going to drop, and it knows when it's high. So it's clever. It's a good setting. Apparently it's still in beta, apparently. So yeah. It's been in beta for bloody ages. It should not be in beta. It's a very good feature, actually. It saved my life. Oops, I accidentally turned off the live chat. Let's see if it's still working. Why do I do such stupid things? Sorry about that, guys, just had to boot it up. Sorry, I accidentally turned off the live chat. That's my fault. I shouldn't have turned off the live chat. Don't know why I did that. I was meant to click something else to do with chat settings and accidentally hit the wrong touch screen, isn't it? It can happen. These things happen. Yeah, sorry, I was meant to go to community moderation, and I was about to click participant mode, and accidentally hit disable live chat. Why? Look at that 737 down there, isn't it gorgeous? It's definitely one of my favourites. I've seen it many times. Just not this year, or last year, or the year before. I haven't seen it since 2020. If you're wondering how the weather feels, it's pretty cold. My hands are cold. How are we doing down there? I'm just removing my messages from before. Right, okay, the water fly's pushed. I am travelling in metro train. I'm watching your channel from Delhi, India. Ah, metro train. It's got to be better than Merseyrail, no matter what. I just do not like Merseyrail. I don't know why. I never liked it. Not sure what it's about. I'm not a fan of Merseyrail. I think their new trains are quite nice, but I don't know. There's not much privacy in them, that's the thing. That's my only problem with them, there's like no privacy at all. There's nowhere you can kind of, well, you can stand up, but there's like, I don't know, it's too open, and I like the dividing carriages. I used to stand in the middle bit all the time when I was a kid. Seriously, I used to stand in the dividing carriage bit, the bit that wobbles. You could get killed by them. If you went on the London Underground and stood between the bit that divides the carriages up on the London Underground trains, you could literally kill yourself. Seriously, if a train happened to bend or something, you could literally die, and that, you know. But we're talking about a different train here altogether. But I did used to stand in the middle bit. I used to be fascinated by it. The bendy bit, and bendy buses as well. Yeah, bendy buses in London. I want to know all about them. I've always been interested in vehicles. Oopsie. Final approach, Kuwait. There, Transat as well. Just landed now, the Kuwait. And Aer Lingus is going out as well. Virgin's got the APU running. I'll tell you what, where this place would look good in the winter when it's just snowed. I reckon this place would look amazing in the snow. If we get snow. Do we still get snow in this country? Does snow still exist? I don't know. But what I'm saying is it would look good. Like really early morning or something, like early I've always said early morning. Okay, in the evening in the summer it looks good with the light and stuff, the sunlight, light level and everything, because we did all that, didn't we? What I don't want to see is this place really early in the morning, like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. That's what I want to see. I think that's something I could do. But I would love to see it maybe just if we've had a bit of a snow spell. I think this place would look amazing. Not the car park, all of this area here, all snowed over. You've got that low light level and stuff. I think it would look quite fantastic. Well, the flight's cancelled, nothing going out. Yeah, well done, Sam. Good prediction as always. Maniac strikes again. There we are, been on that to Faro. Yeah, I've actually been to Faro. Didn't behave myself one little bit. Well, I did. Silly comments were coming through and I was responding to them and saying silly. Just getting better and better, isn't it? It was amazing before. Oh, here. After Sam. It's so funny if it came into here. Well, that helicopter's close. Hang on a minute. Lands at the top of the car park. That would be quite funny. Just aiming himself towards my tripod. I think it's going to rain again, to be honest. I just want to see this place in extreme conditions. I've seen it when it's been really sunny and horrible. Oh, putrid the air and, you know, stinking hot. Yeah, I've been here when it's been really hot. I've never really been here when it's rained or snowed. I've been here when it's been dead windy and not really useful, is it? Top level. It's not useful for me. But, yeah. I would like to see some more extreme weather conditions up here. I mean, you don't actually see anything getting into the air on these streams, that's the thing. You see them taxiing. Ready to go. The Airlines 330, GEIL, or Echo India Lima Alpha, St. Patrick coming out, is going to Orlando. Yep. Always Orlando, or where else did we go? I think they only go to Orlando, yeah. Did they go to Miami too? Oh, that's a classic. Absolute classic there. One of my favourites. My dad loves that one. I can see why. Very much a nice looking aircraft. It's a 737, isn't it? I think it's a 300 or something. Sorry, yeah, it might be a 300. A 300, 400, 500, I'm not sure. It's definitely around that series range. I'd take that any day over 320, seriously, it just looks so good. Tri-jet private jet. 3 engines. Probably the only 3-engined aircraft in here. Or at least aircraft with at least more than... Oh, is the 380 landed? I don't know. The 380 may have landed. Wouldn't that be so weird though? The only aircraft at Manchester Airport that has more than 2 engines is a little private jet. That's cool, that. The grey plane looks like a 737-500, Sam. It is too short for a 400. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is a 500. I've definitely seen it before, because when I used to do the SL Aviation stuff, that came in a few times, and I think I've taken a few pictures of it. I've definitely seen it before, put info on it in descriptions. I do think I remember it being a 300. I could look on the flight radar, let's have a look. Yeah, connections going up and down today, it's not going to stabilise. Let's have a look on the ground. Aircraft on ground. So it's a... I think it's GetJets. Yeah, it's... Sorry, no, it's Comlux. There you are. Aircraft info. So it's an airline called Comlux. Aircraft info. Let's have a look. There you go. You guys see that? 9H Mac 32 737-500 Comlux Malta. So we've definitely seen it before. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Classic. Yeah. That's definitely it. %100%. Oh, how annoying. Get the alerts in. I've got this on flight radar for when an aircraft's squawking and there's emergency. I'm a bit sad like that. What is a reg? It is... hang on. "9H Mac." So 9 Hotel Mike Alpha Kilo. So Mike Alpha Charlie. Landed as MLM 712. Yeah, it's 32. Represent Air Lingus and Malif Aero. Ah, interesting. Yeah, they're operating for TUI, that's the thing, they're operating for TUI Airways. So I've heard. Take what I say with a pinch of salt. It's usually wrong. To go up there every now and again, have a little wobble. Probably not very good, but I won't do much about it. No wobbles. There's been no wobbles. I get vertigo sometimes when I'm on buildings like these, and I just need like a few 10 seconds just to stabilise myself. I don't really tell you, do I? But yeah, I do. Every now and again feel a bit dizzy up here. I probably shouldn't be up here if I feel dizzy and I feel like I'm going to fall off. I'm pretty sure there's a health and safety thing somewhere that says if you have a fear of heights, you probably shouldn't be operating up on high levels. The operators of the Grey 737 and the Melef A330 are both based in Malta. Yes. But all I know with the 330s, what are they called? Melef Aero, is that they're operating for TUI. They're going to be operating for TUI this winter to America. That's what I've heard. Well, that's the one. Yeah, Ian. Yeah. Little 737-500. Yeah, I remember seeing that years ago, like in 2020. I was just thinking to myself, oh, I haven't seen it since, and there it is right there. It's very nice. It's one of my favourite 737s ever, probably. Every now and again, me and my dad do talk about it. That's how good it was, you know. Every now and again, I remember that short 737 we saw, and it was really good. The livery on it was really basic but cool. Yeah. You will not be there in 5 minutes. You wouldn't even know where I am. I'm in a different location. Whoops. Yeah, we're building a new pier, as you can see. See the amount of aircraft that are on a remote stand, it's ridiculous. Caribbean 330 flights are in association with P&O, I think. They do not currently have any in-flight entertainment, or they won't be happy about that. Oh dear. Yeah, that's the thing, people will have paid extra leg room, I know that, and they're going to be kicking off. But that's what TUI do, that's what TUI do. We would do compensation, just to tell you how, I'm not trying to slander or anything. This is just true facts. When me and Dad went on the 777, that trip report, for some reason everyone enjoyed. Basically, We were delayed for 3 hours, right? It says it on the TUI website, 3 hours. But TUI have denied me compensation because they say no, it wasn't. It was 2 hours and 2 hours 57. You were at least, 3 minutes behind for compensation. Sorry, 3 minutes ahead for compensation. If you were 3 hours later arriving into Ibiza, sorry, 3 minutes arriving later into Ibiza, you would have gotten the compensation. But it says on TUI's website 3 hours 1 minute or something, so they've actually just lied, so we don't have to pay us compensation. They've just basically said, no, your flight was 2 hours 57. You're not valid for compensation. But if you look on the TUI website and Flight Radar and every other flight scanner out there, it says 3 hours, 3 hour delay. So not a 2 hour something. This isn't flight time, sorry. This is delay time. So delayed. They're saying we were delayed for 2 hours 57. But in actual fact, we were delayed for 3 hours 1 minute. So they're basically just trying to dodge the bullet and not pay us compensation, which is going to put them in a worse situation because it says on their website. It even says on their website how long we were delayed for. So they're just putting themselves in an even worse situation just by lying. That's what they do though. They're liars. They're not a genuine airline at all. You think about Britannia and all that. No, they're not Britannia. They're the devil. They're like Damien from The Omen. The film The Omen. They're the devil. They're just, I don't know. You just can't trust them. That's the thing. I've had to avoid flying with them so many times. I've gone to Tenerife or booked something for myself because I can't rely on them. Get me there. I just can't. I just cannot rely on the airline being sufficient. And I know delays happen with Jet2 and stuff, but no, it's all for the same reasons with TUI, and they're not doing anything about it. So that's my issue with them. But the very fact that they've done it before as well. If you look on their Facebook page, the amount of people that are saying we would due compensation, and you've messaged us, you've phoned us saying you're not valid for compensation. Where it says all the amount of people that are in a similar situation to me, it's unbelievable. You'd be surprised just how many people are in a mess with that airline because. You'd be surprised how many people are in a mess with that airline because they just don't know how to treat the customers. They only really care once they've gotten your money. I mean, on board, yeah, it's nice, but it's all the stuff around TUI that really affects it. It's the lack of nothing's coordinated. You should see them though bombing around T2, it's ridiculous. Jet2 are kind of like all calm and organised, and they go to the little trucks and stuff, and they go to their flight debrief place and all that, and they're all calm, walking down, professionally. TUI are like, I don't know, a bat out of hell. They're running around everywhere, jumping around the place, running around, papers flying everywhere, they're running around with it, and I don't know, it's just like, and I'm only here for a day. This is the one time I've flown this month, and oh look, TUI are in a mess again. There's stuff up. I see it more than anyone else because I've flown with them, and also I travel through this airport quite a bit. And yeah, if anyone's saying no, don't listen to the reviews, people always moan. Well, yeah, they do, but I will tell you for a fact, make sure if you're booking something, give yourself loads of wide berth for stuff, because you know, like taxi arrangement, pickups at the airport, meet and greet. Just give yourself plenty of wide berth, because I'm not trying to scare anyone here, but they will find a way, no matter what, to make a mess of a flight or you know, some type of arrangement, and all inclusive. I don't know why, they're just unorganised. That's the thing. But I think they need better management and new management. But last time I flew with them, they were pretty good, to be honest. Flight left on time, but the pilot said something like, we're delayed for a number of reasons, and I was like, I wonder how many times he said that this week. Cowboy builders. I don't think they try and cut corners, but I think they've just fallen behind. But my Uncle Dave said they were brilliant on the American stuff, you know, Mexico and stuff. They were really good. They couldn't do, they absolutely made their flight for them. They couldn't do enough. And they were really brilliant, but I think where TUI have simply fallen behind is on the short haul sectors and stuff, and European flights. I think personally, I think their 76, as great as they are, as wonderful as the 767s are, the technical issues with them don't really help. Those aircraft go tech, as I know, because I was meant to be on one of the 767s last summer. I was meant to be on GABYF, and it got switched to a Dreamliner -9, which was very good. I was very happy about it, but that was just, you know, me going for one day to Menorca. I think it was 2 days actually, yeah, I had a night over. Meant to get on the 767, and the aircraft went tech. The aircraft literally went tech. We didn't even get to go on it, we just quickly switched. We just changed it. I think at like 4 in the morning or something. It was shown as a 7.6, and then all of a sudden we turned up at a Dreamliner. I was like, oh. And they were saying the aircraft had a technical problem. We weren't delayed at all. I think we were delayed about 40 minutes. But it was just one of those where, again, the 767s, the slats wouldn't come down or something. The leading edge slats, and they just wouldn't come down, and they had to basically, we didn't cancel, okay, we didn't cancel, but we switched us to another plane, which was good. They were very efficient with that, but the 767 let them down that day because it had gone tech. The aircraft, our 767 to Menorca, had literally gone tech. So we ended up on the Dreamliner -9, which was fantastic. Again, that was a really good flight with TUI. Coming back from Menorca, that was a really good flight with TUI. On the Max as well, a few weeks ago. Oh, sorry, 2 months ago, more like. The Max trip, that was a really good flight. The Privilege wasn't really operated by TUI, but it caused some issues that day. And to Menorca in the summer, you know, July time, that was good as well. But it's kind of like 50-50, but I think when things go wrong, they really go wrong. And it's kind of sad. But some days we have good days, some days we have bad days, but when you compare it to the competition, like Jet2 and stuff, who operate more flights out of here, it's just like, you know, TUI's excuses and stuff, you know, they're not really holding water right now, are they? Because other airlines can do it just perfectly. Talk about glass artists. Some holiday makers down there. Yeah, I'm sorry if anyone's watching this from TUI, I'm not blaming people at TUI, I'm blaming management. That's who I'm blaming. I'm blaming the people who are at the top taking all the bonuses and basically just running it like some sort of game and looking at competition, just going, oh, no, let's just stay our way, but let's try and make things feel that way, but aren't. But Jet2 are definitely like an inventor. Jet2 are more like a... They invent ideas, Jet2, you know, they present new, fresh ideas all the time. Like the twilight check-in and stuff and other things. And TUI don't really do anything like that. I know they used to with Thompson. I know it's one of the women who teach me at the college. She made this badge. So if kids had a teddy, they could have like a fake boarding pass, like basically a boarding ticket, but for the teddy. And it had like a teddy's face on it or something, which wasn't actually a boarding pass. Because I think they got into trouble or something because some check-in woman gave some little girl like a boarding ticket, and at the gate they counted that boarding ticket for the teddy, and they were delayed for about 4 hours because they were like, hang on, we've got something like 285 passengers, but on our information here it's saying 200, sorry, for example 285 passengers, but we actually had 284. But because the woman gave that little girl the fake boarding ticket, they counted that at the gate and ended up counting 285, which was an incorrect number, so the flight was delayed as they were trying to look for this extra passenger who was actually the teddy. So they invented something which was a fake boarding thing with a teddy's face on it. I don't know if you guys knew that, but TUI actually had that for... If you ask if Ian Meadows brings his teddy to the airport and says, I want my teddy to have a boarding pass for the plane, they will actually do that for you. I don't know if you guys knew about that. One of the women in my college, one of the teachers in the college who teaches me, she used to work for TUI and she actually invented that idea. She was the one who presented that to the table. Well, that's what they need more of. They need more people who invent things. Happy teddies at home. I've got a Build-A-Bear with a Liverpool top on. That's what I've got. True Scouser there. Yeah, he's got a Liverpool top on. He's a Build-A-Bear. He's a teddy I built. I think I was 13, and I got a teddy, and I put a Liverpool top on him. Liverpool top, shorts, a cap. Yep, he fits in. If you put him round Speak or anywhere, Liverpool, he'll fit right in. Yeah, Build-A-Bear. I don't know if you even have Build-A-Bear anymore. You can build your own bear. But you've got Action Man. No, I haven't got Action Man. I've got Rishi Sunak Action Man. Content, not much. There's Brussels. You can still build your own bear. Yeah, you can. Oh, years ago, I built my bear years ago. I think in 2013 I built my bear. Yeah, it's like the in thing, build a bear. You could build your own bear, they'd stuff it, and they'd put faces on it. Not real human faces. Yeah, just go to the transplant ward. Some ugly guy's face on the bear. No, you could have like... Yeah. This one's from P. You mean 1440? But yeah, it was amazing. that t-shirt for it. I was watching on the lowest quality. Doesn't surprise me. I had a comment from someone the other, I think a few weeks ago, and yeah, they apologised, but we were saying basically, really good trip report. It was on the, I don't want to say which one. They were saying a great trip report, but the only problem is the quality's really bad, or something. They were saying your quality's really bad, and I was like, eh? So I scanned all the way through it, and I was like, there's no issue though, what's going on? So I just said, have you got your quality set to at least above 720p? And they came back saying, oops, my fault. I had my settings on the lowest. Sorry about that. So they did come back and apologise, but it was just one of those. It was quite funny. I was like, what's going on here? Can't be right. I might build a sand bear that comes with a shower cap. Oh, why haven't we got shower caps on stream elements yet? Yeah, Teesprings needs shower caps. Anyone who's making merch out there, or a merch website, please have shower caps as an option. I don't know if you can make them on Vistaprint. Yeah, shower caps. Or what you could do, you could just get one of my stickers and stick it on your already existing shower cap. There you go. Don't have to pay for anything then. People will probably love that idea. But I reckon if people want shower caps, they'll probably buy shower caps. We'll probably be out of shower caps if we ever ended up selling them. Yeah, we'll go back to Tenerife this month. I've already said to myself, you've got to go back to Tenerife. At least treat yourself. And maybe fly Binter, maybe do a stream at Lanzarote. At least treat yourself. How is doing a Binter trip report and then doing a stream in Lanzarote for 3 hours and treating yourself? I don't really see how that's... Is that built? No, it's in the hangar. I did look for it earlier. It was raining, and I was up on the top level. I was looking everywhere for it. I was like, nope, it's gone in. It's clearly gone into the STS hangar. So anyone who's wondering, it's in. It's in the building, so you can't see it. Unfortunately, it will come out again, but who knows in what livery? It's one of those, isn't it? What goes in never comes out looking like how it went in, because they rip the livery off, don't they? I don't mean rip it off, but they wash it off and transfer it and stuff. It's interesting. Great to see something down there. Maybe some channel could have a tour or something. Maybe I could ask for it. Some ground ops. I've always wanted to go on Binter. Well, I'll probably do a trip report on it. I think a lot of people want to see it. It's been... see, that's the thing, it's been a long requested one. Much like the TUI Max. And the Jet 2 A321 trip report, that they were long requested for. I've got a fund, guys, here you are. It's not coming up. Stream Elements are so broken at the moment. It's not, nothing's working. There we go. There you go. Remind me to turn it off because I will forget. It ended 3 days ago, but still we're kind of close. How much have we raised? £30. We just need 5 more. If someone could donate £5, there you go. You've helped towards the trip report, or funding the Binter trip report. That's what it's all about, isn't it, guys? is definitely the better way of doing things though. I just had to think of it when I was in Tenerife. I was thinking, I have to fund all my trip reports, don't I? No one really helps, apart from watch time and ad revenue, but I think it'd be better if people could chip in. I'm not saying any specific person has to donate all, you know, all £30. I'm just saying everyone could chip in and help and rely on each other to help, because it'd be more rewarding for other people then, if other people felt, oh, let's say £1, you do it because you love planes, yeah, but still the money helps towards the trip report. It's like anything, it's like looking after a cathedral. If you go into a cathedral, they'll want maybe £2, and when you're walking around it you can think, oh, £2 of my money, £2 of my money went towards looking after the building. So it kind of gives you an incentive of, oh, or like a good feeling of, I feel good about that. So if people donate and see a good trip report at the end of the day, they can think, yeah, a bit of my money helped. They feel like they own it, you know, they feel like that video is mine because I helped him pursue it. I helped donate £2, £1 towards that video, and I helped that video come into be. So I think it's more rewarding than people just sitting there on a sofa thinking, oh, this is good, got this for free. This is Sam's video, and yeah, it's good. You know, I think it's more rewarding if people have donated and think to themselves, yeah, £1 of my money went into helping this video come into be, and him going on it and doing it. So yeah. People, more rewarding then, isn't it? Yeah. What's this? It's a tail. It's a tail aeroplane. Yeah, I get you remember. Stuff like memberships help as well. Anything really helps. PayPal, tips, and all that. But just because I say, oh, I enjoy it and stuff, and oh, I do it because I love planes, it's still, yeah, that's all good, but it still doesn't mean, oh, that's an excuse for people to think, oh, I shouldn't have to donate. You know what I mean? I still feel like people should always give a little bit if they want to see, you know, things they're requesting. I just think that's, you know, people have done that for years and years and years, and now that everything's online and free, it's all of a sudden acceptable that, oh, people can just sit at home and not have to donate and get everything for free. You know, I just think, you know, that's really gone away. I always think people should, if they request, and for what I do as well, you know, travelling air travel isn't cheap. You know, I can sit and stream as much as I want, which is, I wouldn't say streaming is cheap like this. This isn't a cheap thing to do, but you know, because you've got like mobile data costs and stuff, and you know, the equipment and all that. You know, gifting data and everything. But you know, air travel, compared to air travel, it is expensive. It's an expensive business, more expensive than most other hobbies. It is expensive. I'll pay for the Tenerife flights. Yeah, you can pay for Binta, which is going from Tenerife, so it's a Tenerife flight. Yeah. We see. I mean, I had a few donations the other night on Flight Sim, which I think was good. Oh my god, I actually remembered to turn it off. Get in! I didn't leave it on. What was the last fund? I can't remember. Oh yeah, Heathrow, wasn't it? It was Heathrow, the Heathrow fund. Which definitely helped, 100%. How much did we raise there? Was it 30 again, or was it £17? I can't remember. £17 to go to Heathrow. People are bloody thinking, what? I just think that's how it should be. I think for the last few, or forever basically, ever since I started doing trip reports, I've had to pay for it all myself, and a little bit of it's come from YouTube and everything, other things, but I think if now that I've got more people watching and more people request things and like, oh, you should do this, you should go here, you should go there, if you want to see it, you know, sometimes you've got to help support it. I think that's the best way of saying it, support. If you want to see me go somewhere, you should support. I did say thanks. I said thanks in the message follow-up. What are they doing? Mannequin challenge? Who knows? The mannequin challenge. Hey, I member for 3 months. Thank you very much. Thank you. There you go. Did you hear that? Should move up. We'll give it a minute. £10. Good man. Oh my god. What's gotten into him? Thank you very much. GPU on that thing. Control surfaces coming online there, see that? Alright, see you later mate. Gotta go. Oh, look at this. some pretty good things in this stream. Build-A-Bear, prefecting, streaming. Which one's that one? 2EC. It's gone dry now, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm just taking some creative shots of the mould. Why not? I'm a photographer. Wannabe photographer. Oh dear. Ooh, good cow. We used to call it the ghost of the APU. Like a little ghost comes out the APU for Halloween. It's some sort of a power exhaust or something that comes out of it. It's I don't know if anyone knows why it does that. It seems to be on the A330 though, doesn't it? It kind of, that vapour comes out of it. Vapour, it's more like smoke, isn't it? Like a fume. It smells so good as well. Oh, look at Virgin in the sun. That's the thing with Virgin's paint. It goes like a really like glittery, really beautiful red in the sun. It is a beautiful red, like no other. Just the way it reacts as well. I've got models, Virgin models, and yeah, the way that reacts in the sun, it's exactly the same. It's like a glittery kind of liquidy red. I don't know. It's very shiny. It's a really shiny red, and it's got this coating where it's got like little sparkles in it. I wouldn't say glitter, but it's like sparkly. I don't know. It's just really nice in the sun, I'd say. Great location. It is a nice location. It's very fun. I would just love to see it in more weather conditions. I'd love to see it in the snow, this place. I think it's be amazing. I mean, anywhere's better than the bloody RVP, isn't it? I think that's what they're basically saying. I think they're at 757 somewhere. Is it the Iceland Air one? I think it might be the Iceland Air that's arrived. I don't know what it is. Oh, I think it might be the red one down there. That. Let's look at Manchester arrivals. Trying to figure out what's going on. It's going to rain. It's raining earlier. It's very wet. Been through it all in this stream. Rain, cloud, sun, bit of wind as well. Yeah, it is quite windy. I know I'm very focused on pointing at the planes, but that's the main priority. So it is becoming autumn. The leaves are going orange. Well, not orange, but well, yeah, orange. This is basically where I am. The 4M. Never been there. There's the train station. Trying to spot trains before, couldn't see any. Probably all cancelled. Radisson Blue. I've done streams from this car park as well. It's okay, but you've got bars. I mean, honestly, okay, it's not that good. Let's be totally honest, it's rubbish. Just show you my surroundings, eh? And there's the car park. You haven't really seen me today, have you? Do you want to see Sam? Hey, here he is. You haven't seen me at all. Hey! Hello. Hello, guys. Where has he been? Where's our leader been? You probably just think I'm like commentating over it at home or something. I've got someone else to go out and do it for me because I never really point round anymore. Oh, Martin's here as well, just popped in to say hello. Hello, guys. Yeah, got my waterproofs on, got my Concorde hat on, even though I'm never going to see it. And I've got my rain protector Zimbo. I'm never going to see it because normally I'm on the top deck. I'm on level 10. I'm normally on level 11. and I'm basically up here, sorry, on the lower deck because it was going to rain, and I didn't want to get my stuff destroyed. So yeah, just enjoying it, just having a bit of a break. Yeah, so yeah, just chilling in the car park. Yeah, it's fun. Taking the train home back to Lime Street. Is it Lime Street? Yeah, it's Lime Street. I think Transpennine. £5. Yeah, I hope it's gonna go okay. I just sit there. That's the thing. I'm not hugely into trains, so I just kind of sit there and think about stuff. So yeah. The only bit I like is seeing it arrive, getting on it, and then getting off it. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's not like an aircraft, is it? But yeah, it's just a bit dead at the moment. So what times are you live until? I don't really know, to be honest. I've topped up 15 gigabytes on my modem, so I don't really know how long I'll be going for. Probably, I'd say another maybe half an hour. Yeah, half an hour. Because my train leaves at, I don't even know. Don't know what time my train leaves. An APU? Don't know what it was. Just checking my allowance. Yeah, I never point around the camera anymore, do I? 9 gigabytes left on the modem. So I've used about 6. Shut up! Okay, so I depart at 44 minutes past 1. Okay, so if I end at let's say half past 12. Okay, I'm gonna miss the guitar, but 12:30, I'll have time to get lunch. I don't really want to leave at 15 minutes past 1 and not have time for lunch because I'll be starving by the time I get to Lime Street. I kind of want to go to Marks and Spencer's, and yeah, so have that going on. Yeah. Just checking my allowance. Yeah, just a bit of a break. Sam's on his break. His stream break. Yeah. I know you probably think, why don't you bring your own packed lunch, you idiot? Because you can just eat it here and stream on. No. The Qatar is arriving at... Does the train go directly to Lime Street? No, it doesn't. It stops at Manchester Victoria. So I've got like a few minutes there. Manchester Victoria, and then it goes to Lime Street, platform 3 to 4 I think. So I've got it all written down. I'm very organised, unlike the train lines. Yeah, I'm just looking at the guitar. Yeah, I've got it all written down here, the different, and if I'm delayed, which other train I can get onto. Yeah, I'm like that though. I don't think other people aren't like that, but because I do air travel, when I take the train, I think of it like air travel for some weird reason, but I don't at the same time. So for example, if I get to Manchester Victoria late, you know, how am I going to get the train back to Lime Street? Exactly, so I'll try and think about countering in other things. Yeah, I won't have time for lunch if I try and capture that guitar. We can see it another day, you know. So yeah, it's not a direct one, but it should still be a good journey, I hope. It's probably going to rain in a bit, I reckon. So yeah. Seen anything good today? Yeah, seen quite a bit. Kind of aircraft's pushing right back. It's a good spot here though, it is quite good. I wouldn't say it's as good as up there, but it is still good down here. I think when it's raining, just for the sake of my equipment we're talking about here, I'm going to stay down here when it's raining because the rain doesn't even really get in, to be honest. I think it depends on what way it's blowing, but yeah, it's good. It's pretty good. It's going well. Yeah, I'm going to focus back on the planes. You know where I am, I'm in the car park. What did I miss? Not much, to be honest. Probably what he wants to hear. Nothing worse than missing a good aircraft. There we go, I've got this in as well, the what's it called? What's the airline called again? Roy said it. Melif or something. MF. I don't know. Melif Aero, that's it. And they're operating for TUI in the winter, but not on the 737, on the 330. But they are from Malta, this airline. But I think the Airlines, what is it? What's the airline called again? I can't even remember. Yeah, I'm just fascinated by that 737 down there, because it's like one me and my dad talk about every now and again. We saw it come in. We saw this aircraft come in 2020, right? And after it came in, we never stopped talking about that plane I'm focused on right now. It's just the best 737 with the nicest livery in the world. So I've taken a few screenshots and I'm going to send them to him because he likes that one. I can see why I like it too. I'd never get bored of flying on that if that was my aircraft. That's the 737 over there for you. You know, no max, hasn't been extended stupidly. That's it. That's like the original size, isn't it? It's beautiful. Comlux, that's the airline called. Comlux. Alright, see you later. See you later, Martin. Thanks for sticking around on Skyrim last night. Oh, what a game that is. Oh, I'll tell you what. Stream's gone very well. I think that Dreamline is pinging. You can see the tram as well. If you've been to the train station here, you can see the little tram. I don't know if it's worth maybe getting on that one day and going to Moss Snook on it. I think I probably could get to Moss Snook on it. I think it's going to rain. The clouds are suggesting it might do. Pegasus down there. We've got 757 in the corner. Good morning. It's not the morning. It's the afternoon now. Pegasus 320 Neo. I can actually fly them in flight sim. I would love to do a few little routes with them. And Turkish Airlines as well. I can do loads in flight sim. Yeah, flight sim's on Friday this week, as always. There's the aileron on the 787. That one, the one that's been to Beefer. I'm going to end the stream at half past 12, and that's a good enough session. Just as I was starting the stream, that Ethiopia was pushing back action Israel, changing stand. I think the Beijing flight's going to push back in a sec as well. The Hainan, that's pinging as well. It's all just a bit of a waiting game. Look at all the Tuis down there. This one's going to a different stand. I don't know if he's coming down here. Not on radar at all, that Tui. One remote car there. Yeah. Don't know where this guy's going. Probably coming down here. Can't imagine he's going to T1 or anything. Why would he be going to T1? What a silly thing to say. There you go. Push back. I went to Marks and Spencer's this morning in Bebington, and they didn't even have any cheese toasties. So I had to get a ham and cheese turnover. It's very nice, I have to admit, but something about toasty, isn't there? Just wanted a toasty and that's all, and couldn't get it because they'd all sold out. I asked the woman, do you have any toasties? And she said, no, I've sold out of toasties. They've all gone. I was a bit upset. I didn't throw a strop, but I was a bit upset. I like the toasties. I didn't really want pizza at that time of the morning either, because they seem to sell pizza. I don't know who has pizza for breakfast. As bad as Greg's. I'm shocked they have an M&S in Bevington. Well, surprise, surprise, it's not actually in Bevington, it's near Bevington. But yeah, we don't really have many supermarkets in Bevington. Just a lot of schools. You know? How many lads are in that pushback tug? There's a whole gang of them in there. Going for a spin, this guy. It's me and my driving lessons. Take it slowly. There's a little note. Have we got a Waitrose or Asda? No, we haven't got a Waitrose or an Asda in Bevington. All they've really got in Bevington is they've got a lot of coffee shops. They've got co-ops. They've got Sainsbury's, but they haven't got like massive stores. They've got pubs and stuff, and it's very spread out. That's the thing. It's a very spread out area. A lot of houses in Bevington. There's a lot of houses, older houses, and yeah. That guy's wondering what I'm doing. There's the so, no. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that, I just had to clear something up. What time is it? 29. Oh, so it's going to end at past. Is anything else coming in? Yeah, the Hainan's gone out. Sorry I missed that, sorry. SAS. No, I forget that. I've already got an SAS today, haven't we, kind of? This morning anyway, so. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Just had to clear something up with a police officer. He just came by and just wants to know what I was doing. I knew he wants to know what I was doing because he nodded and he he didn't stop me because I'm still live. He just wants to know what I was doing. He was like, oh, it's a plane spot. Oh, right. See, he just wants to get my phone number and stuff. I'm probably going to give the stream another 5 minutes, just because of what happened there, I'd say. How's the audio, guys? Is it going a bit funny? You know what YouTube's like, you can't trust it. Yeah, I'm going to end in about 2 minutes. I don't think there's anything else coming in. There was that SES, wasn't there? I think it's been a really good stream, to be honest with you. We're gonna wait for SAS to come in, taxi in, and then I'm gonna end the stream. Oh, I'm bummed out about that. I know. I had to do it though. He was the officer. The thing is, I went to him. He didn't come to me. He got out of the car and I went straight to him. Like, yes. I think the main thing that's concerning me is why the stream on Saturday was not in 1440. Oh dear. Got a guitar lesson at 5:30 as well. Busy day. Yeah, Hainan's taking off right now. Oh, look at that 350 there. Wow, look at that. Awesome. Come on SAS, I'm freezing. I'm not freezing, but it is quite cold. There's like a constant breeze that comes through here, but you are protected by the weather, so it's kind of good. It's like Heathrow, isn't it? Imagine how cool this place look with the third terminal. Oh, sorry, with the second pier. I don't know how third even entered my mind there. I don't even know. The Torg, I don't know if I've been on that one, I don't think I have. I think I was on tours and the max we came back on was T... Oh, I can't remember actually. Is it T Max or something? GT Max, I can't remember which exact one I was on. Yeah, look at all those Virgins there. I've got 350, little 330 in the middle, and then the 350. Oops. It's all happening. And I'm just going to wait for this SAS to come in and then I'm going to shut down. It'd be worth taking the bus to the RVP one day. Here it is, from the train station. straight into T2. It's T1, isn't it, SAS? I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. Oh, dear. There it goes. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, Qatar's behind the estimate time of arrival, so... Or the scheduled time of arrival, sorry. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. It's been a really good one, to be honest. I've really enjoyed it. I know the connection's been a bit up and down, a bit like a roller coaster. It's been a bit strange in some parts, but that's just the nature of this kind of area. You know, all the police are coming after me now. Yeah, sorry, some guy just wants to take a few minor details about me and what I was doing, because obviously I'm in an airport. Just about spotting. As soon as he saw the tripod, he knew what I was doing. It's just that a guy stood behind a car. It does look a bit suspicious. You know what I mean? About like, he said something about like theft or something, or vehicle theft or something, and just making sure I wasn't basically stealing one of the vehicles. Which, to be honest, I could well be doing, couldn't I? You know, if you were driving past, you would think, you know, what's that guy doing standing behind a BMW and a Range Rover and a Volkswagen? Very nice top of range cars, just standing there, you know, with a bag. What's going on? Is he going to put the car in his bag? Yeah, steal the steering wheel. But no, honestly, you know, he just wants to make sure I wasn't doing anything I shouldn't. The only thing I shouldn't be doing is moaning. Oh dear. Now the only thing I should be doing now is ending the stream. So thanks for watching. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. That's kind of good now, because in the future, if they see me here, they've got some information about me, so they know I'm not doing anything I shouldn't be doing. So I'm kind of glad that's kind of happened. I kind of see it in a positive light, because I've always feared, oh god, what happens if the police come up or something and tell me to get out. At least they've got info on me now that I'm not doing anything I shouldn't. You know, a bit of data. Sorry, systems right. Oh, I'm basically becoming a human compost heap, so I'm going to end the stream now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys behind to eat and then make my way down to the train station. So, hope you enjoyed. Apologies that the stream on Saturday is for some reason still showing in 1080. It shouldn't be. It should be showing in 1440. I've not a clue what's going on with YouTube at the moment. They just seem to be in a right mess with just a mess in general. There's so much so that I don't really want to use the services anymore, because they're just greedy and they don't care about the platform stability, and you know, I'm just sick of having to start up a stream and I'm basically saying let YouTube automatically place mid-roll ads, recommended. That's basically just code for, no, we're just going to basically make the viewer experience as terrible as possible by putting as many adverts through your video. We don't basically care. So I've basically disabled that. I know it's all bull. Honestly, if you've been on YouTube for 10 years, you just know what they're like, you know what I mean? There's no denying no denying that. No denying that they're slimy or whatever, you know. But yeah, anyway, all YouTube want now, they just want, they haven't got the money to run the servers, and they're trying desperately to you know, appear as if they're recommending things for creators to balance ad revenue and viewer. You know, enjoyment from the video, and I just know because I've done tests on it, and they're placing at least like 5 adverts through, you know, a 15-minute video, and it's just like, no, this isn't a balance. Your recommended setting even said it would do it. You're just greedy. It's just an even more aggressive way to get people to make money. Even now, when you go to the monetization setting, it forces the browser scroll wheel all the way down. So you're looking right at, oh, turn on automatic thing. So you can, you know, it's naughty. Every time I start a stream as well, it says allow YouTube, even though I've unticked it. It's like allow you, little pop up or annotation at the top, little blue info box saying let YouTube place the adverts in your video. It's just like dismiss for the 3rd time. I've told it to dismiss. Getting more and more aggressive, isn't it? So yeah, I'm a bit apart with the platform at the moment, but I think everyone is. Well, compared to some other social medias, you know, sometimes God does step in. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. God makes his choices. How has this become RE? Right, I'm gonna go now because I'm falling to bits. See you guys very soon. The tree's blowing. Who knows, next time we're here, there may not be any leaves. So yeah, see you guys very soon. Bye.